Hello and welcome back to a conversation with John. Today's episode, what is this, episode 5? I want to talk about dating. Because, yeah, I've had some very interesting dating experiences lately and just want to talk about it. As they say, the dating pool is full of shit, piss, and everything else under the sun. And, yeah, kind of having experienced that as of late. So, yeah, I've been on Tinder for the past 3 months, I think, and yesterday I decided to just delete it because I've had enough. I've come to the point where I don't really don't want to be bothered, especially after my experience yesterday. So here's what happened. So I've been talking to this person. We're just gonna call them B. So I've been talking to B for the past maybe 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And through the course of these 3 weeks, there's been several red flags, and it's kind of like a three strikes you're out kind of situation. And yeah, they struck out with me yesterday, and I was just fucking over it. So let's see. Like I said, I've been talking to this person like 3 weeks. So strike one. So we're talking, getting to know each other, and for analogy's sake, let's say that I'm a vegan. I'm a very strict vegan. So me and B are having a conversation about food, let's say, and I tell them, okay, I'm a strict vegan or whatever. I don't eat meat or anything like that. And they're like, and I'm like, if you're gonna date me, then you have to be a vegan as well. And they're like, okay, cool. I don't really fuck with veganism, but to date you, I'll do that. I'll become a vegan. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it over. Okay, whatever. So fast forward a day or so, and then let's say I send them a recipe, a vegan recipe, like, oh, this looks really good. I want to try it or whatever. And they're like, why are you sending me this? I don't want to. I ain't no vegan. Why are you sending me this? If you're gonna send me something, send me like a recipe of some steak or something being cooked. And I'm like, huh? What the fuck? I told you I'm a strict vegan. Like, if this is gonna be possibly a thing, like you have to. That's what you agreed to. And they're like, oh, okay, well, and then I'm just like, well, this isn't gonna work then if you have a problem with me being a vegan. This is definitely not gonna work. B gets upset with me, is like, dang, that's fucked up that you wanna stop talking to me because of this. Excuse me. If I'm telling you that this is my boundary, that I'm a strict vegan, and to be involved with me, you have to be a vegan as well. And you're saying you are upset and you are giving me pushback on the fact that I'm even mentioning it. In my mind, that says that we don't need to talk. So why are you getting upset with me? Okay. So that was strike one. All right. So going into what will become strike two is, again, we've only known each other 3 weeks. So maybe like a week and a half into us talking. Mind you, we text every day at night. We're sitting here talking on the phone like an hour, 2 hours, whatever, just getting to know each other. This person lives in New Orleans. I live in Baton Rouge, hour apart, which will come into play in strike three. But strike two, a week and a half in, B's like, oh, I miss you. I'm like, oh, okay. They're like, you don't miss me? No, I don't miss you. I don't know you. Why would I miss you? I don't know you. They're like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm like, you can say that, but I mean, I'm not gonna say that because I don't know you because I don't believe you miss me. All right. So this is what becomes strike two. Yes, no. Friday, one of my friends' birthday. We go out to dinner for the birthday party, and I'm at his house, and with his family we're playing Ticket to Ride. Really fun board game. I love board games, but it's a really fun game. So we're playing that, and B is texting me or whatever while I'm there. It's like, oh, I can't wait to talk to you later when you get home and all this, that, and the third. And they're like, well, now is it fine for us to say that we miss each other now? Again, at this point we're probably 2 almost 3 weeks into this situation. Again, motherfucker, I don't know you. No, I don't fucking miss you. And I'm like, no, I don't say that to people unless I actually mean it. So again, you can say it, but I'm not gonna say it back because I don't mean it. So B is like, oh well, I guess that means that I just need to fall back. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Before this, we had been talking about going on a date, meeting each other for the first time. We're supposed to meet each other for the first time on Saturday. So I'm like, okay, so do you still want to go on the date then? They're like, no, we ain't gotta go. Okay, cool. So later that night when we talk, they're like, dang, I think it's fucked up that you just was gonna end everything. Riddle me this. You tell me that you're going to fall back. I ask you, did you want to go on the date? You say no. So what more do you want me to do in this situation besides like not like I don't I'm very much confused. Like you're falling back, you don't want to go on the date. So like and now you're upset that I don't want to do the date anymore. Like I'm what? So yeah, that was that was strike two. So I told myself like okay, so if something else happens, I'm done with this situation. So there was a bunch of other little nuances of issues and things that were in the back of my mind, just like, yeah, I don't really think this is gonna work, and I'm kind of over it. But again, I'm trying to give B a chance. I'm trying to get to know this person. Just maybe it'll work again. We've been texting. We've had a lots of long conversations. We've had good conversations. So I've enjoyed getting to know this person. But in the back of my mind, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Mind you, there's other little nuances of things that in our conversations I've discovered. Well, you like certain things that I don't like. I mean, I'm that's cool if you like them, but that's not really my vibe. Like I'm not really interested in the type of things that you're interested in. So so it's just like I don't really know. So after the strike two, we did determine that we're still going to go on the dates. We're still going on the date on Saturday night. So during the day on Saturday, I'm like, okay, so is 8:30 a good time? B says yes. So we're supposed to meet at 8:30. Mind you, I live in Baton Rouge. They live in New Orleans. It's an hour away. 8:30 work. Okay, cool. My thought process is I'm gonna leave Baton Rouge at 7:30 to be in the New Orleans by 8:30. So 2 o'clock. I asked, so where are we meeting at? We're supposed to go bowling, go get drinks, food, and all that. I don't live in New Orleans. I don't know much about New Orleans. We discussed going bowling, so I'm like, okay, cool. Like, depending on where you live, like where are we gonna meet at? They're like, oh, well, we can maybe meet at my house. I'm like, okay, cool. That was at 2 o'clock. 5 o'clock, I text like, so where are we meeting at? We can meet at my house. You still yet to give me the address. So at this point, I'm getting annoyed and I'm getting aggravated and I'm getting irritated because this is the second time I've asked you where we're meeting and you have yet to give me an answer. Oh shit, my bread. Hold on one second. Hold on, I'm coming. Goddamn. I'm sitting here cooking and done put my garlic bread in the oven. I forgot. Oh, she was about to fall. Goddamn. Oh Lord. Yeah. I'm sitting here cooking and done put my garlic bread in the oven. Wasn't paying attention to my phone. My timer went off. It's almost burnt, but I'm gonna still eat it. Thank God I caught it before it actually got burned. It's gonna be a little nice little crunch to it, but it's fine. I'm still eat it. But anywho's, where was I at in the story? Yeah, I'm already getting irritated and annoyed at this point. Yeah, I'm getting irritated and annoyed at this point. Oh, and this is juice. I juice. So this is carrots, apples. What else I put in here? Kiwi. What else? Strawberries. Um, Something else. There's a few other things in here, but it's really good. I like fresh juice. But yeah, so I'm already getting annoyed, and at the point that the day before, in my mind, when strike two happened, I already told myself if anything else happens, I'm done with this situation. I'm already annoyed, and I'm already low key don't even want to do this, but I'm trying to give this person a chance. I'm trying to see what maybe can happen in this situation. So at the point in which I'm asking you at 5 o'clock where we're meeting at, and you're like my house and you still give me no answer. I'm annoyed and irritated at this point. My patience is running out. I'm like, okay, what's your address? B responds, oh, you're not gonna stalk me, are you? First of all, we could have met at the bowling alley. That's number one. Number two, you're the one that brought up meeting at your house. If you're so concerned about me stalking you or anything like that, why was that even the question? Now, in the message, they did say, you're not gonna stalk me, are you? LOL, just playing. I get it. It was a joke, but at that point in time, you're getting on my fucking nerves. I've already asked you this twice, and you're still yet to give me an answer. So let me read the message actually, because I don't want to misquote the situation. Let's go. So da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, okay. I say where we're gonna meet at my house if it's cool. If you drive. I'm like, what's the address? You're not gonna stalk me, LOL, just playing. I said, yep, sure am, because I'm annoyed at this point. Just tell me where I'm fucking meeting you at. Like you're doing too much. Like this is the second time I've asked you this question. You have yet to give me a response. And then I'm immediately say, or just meet at the bowling alley. Which one we going to? Then they're like, what you mean? I told you I don't drive, right? Which was another problem in the back of my mind at the jump of this. Like, how the fuck you supposed to be talking to somebody? We live an hour from each other, and I'm not gonna always, if this was to become a thing hypothetically, like I'm not gonna always be driving to New Orleans to see you. Like what the fuck is like doesn't even make sense. But they was like, well, they can come here, whatever. So I was like, okay, but in my mind, it was another issue of a red flag. And I'm like, okay, well, you can Uber or Lyft because you're not telling me where I'm supposed to meet you. So then they're like, that's crazy, but I. And then I'm like, I've asked you twice to tell me where, and you have yet to do so. They're like, why you have an attitude? And I'm like, you're not giving me any answers or directions. They're like, what are you doing right now? I'm like, I'm ironing my clothes. This is at what time is this? This is at 6:53. Mind you, we're supposed to go out at 8:30. Okay. So they call me. We have an 11-minute conversation or so. Just like, oh, damn, it seems like you got an attitude or whatever. I'm like, because you, again, I'm reiterating, you're not giving me any information. Like, I've asked you twice where I'm supposed to meet you at, and you're not telling me anything. And so we talk or whatever. And once we get off the phone, I'm like, well, I need to finish getting ready anyway. So we get off because I'm annoyed. We get off the phone. They're like, okay, I'm gonna send you the address. Okay, cool. It's gets to be 7:30. Still no answer. Still no response. You haven't texted me the address. Okay. So I'm just sitting here waiting on time to pass, time to pass, time to pass. Nothing has happened. No text message. It gets to be 7:45. Like, okay, so I need to be there. Supposed to be in New Orleans at 8:30. I'm not leaving my house until I know where I'm going. I don't know if you thought that I was just gonna start driving to New Orleans and hoping that you give me the address by the time I got there. But no, that's not how it's gonna work. Like I'm not doing that. Now, yes, I could have text or called and be like, okay, what's the address? But you told me that you were going to send me the address when we got off the phone. And furthermore, I've already asked you this information twice. I've already asked you this shit twice. So I don't feel like I need to ask you this shit again. Why am I asking you again? Do you want to do this shit or not? Because you're getting on my fucking nerves at this point. Okay. So what, 7:45, no response. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to find me something else to do. So I'm calling my friends, like, see what they doing or whatever. Like, okay, we can go out or do something tonight. Because this motherfucker ain't responding. I'm gonna give it to 8 o'clock. If I don't hear nothing back, then that's a fucking wrap. Don't hear nothing back. 8 o'clock, I done started making other alternative plans and putting some other shit that I'm gonna do in motion. Cause shit, I think I already got dressed. And I'm just ready to do something. So I'm making other plans to go meet some of my other friends and all of this, that, and the third. So 8:30. This B text me, 8:18, text me, you ready? I'm supposed to be in the New Orleans at 8:30. You texted me at 8:18. I say, being ready, but I'm not coming, made other plans. They're like, oh wow, okay, so you really serious? I'm like, as a heart attack. They go, Jonathan, okay, you fucked up, but we good. I'm like, says the person who told me they were gonna says the person who never told me where to meet them, and that still hasn't. Because again, you still haven't texted me the address. You said you have other plans. Is better way you could have done it? Maybe. Who knows? I'm like, okay, because you tripping. We supposed to meet at 8:30, and I don't hear from you till 8:30. You wrong for treating me like trash. You could have still came. It's wrong, Jonathan. You good. Mind you, this conversation, because I stopped responding after a while, but mind you, they sent that final message at 9:27. And because I'm over this conversation, I don't want you to keep fucking texting me. I finally call. And they're like, well, it's 9:30. You can still come. What makes you think that I'm about to fucking drive to New Orleans at 9:30? Like, no, I'm not doing all of that when I've asked you repeatedly multiple times how to get to where you're at, and you have yet to give me any information. Like, I don't fucking understand. Like, I just really don't. Just I don't. So yeah, that was my dating experience and me trying to go on a date. Like, I just don't understand why people make stuff harder than what it is. Could I have helped the situation in some ways? Yeah, maybe. But you were already getting on my goddamn nerves. And based on the other circumstances of the other things that were happening, had already happened, I was legitimately over it. So that was, yeah, it just didn't work out for me. And then more information. So me and one of my previous exes have become friends or whatever. We're cool or whatever. So they call me and we're sitting here having a conversation like, oh, what you doing tonight? I'm like, well, nothing. I was supposed to be going on a date, but that didn't play out. So I explained the situation about the date, and they're like, well, I mean, I don't know why you going on a date when you know you got me and I still care about you and we can basically be together or whatever. And then I'm like, in my mind, I'm just like, are you fucking serious? Like, it's the same situation with the vegan analogy. Like, in that situation, we had a conversation when we first started talking or whatever. Again, I told this person that I'm vegan. They're like, okay, well, that's cool. Um, that's cool. And what did they say? That's cool, but I can try to become vegan, but you got to be patient with me. And am I worth waiting on? And at that point, I was like, okay, yeah, I can be patient. I can wait. So we're into this relationship. We're dating, whatever. We get to be in a relationship for 6 months. And this person has yet to choose veganism, so to speak, for the hypothetical or the answer, for the analogy, has yet to choose veganism. I'm talking about this the whole 6 months. Like, look, this is what I need in this relationship. I need you to be a vegan. I need you to be a vegan. They just be patient. Just be patient. You're putting a time clock on me doing this. So at that point in the situation, yeah, I cheated. Shouldn't have, and I regret it. I shouldn't have. But dealing in that relationship, it taught me to stand firm on my boundaries and what I want and what I don't want, and what I can and cannot deal with. And I, for hypotheticals, couldn't deal with the fact that this person wasn't a vegan. So it just didn't work. I, in essence, cheated with somebody who was going to be a vegan. And so that was the downfall of that relationship. Do I regret doing it? Yes, I shouldn't have done it, and I apologize again for it. Like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it. I should have just ended the relationship. But at the same time, I sat there and told you from jump what I wanted, and you agreed with me and said that you would try to become a vegan, and you never did. So what the fuck did you expect me to do in this situation? And they're just basically like, well, you should have never put a time clock on it. Well, how much longer was I supposed to wait? Another 6 months? It had already been 6 months. Another 6 months? Like, no, it wasn't working. That was one of the biggest issues. There were other issues, but that was one of the biggest ones, was the veganism, hypothetically. So yeah, just yesterday, Saturday, was a fucking shit show. Just dealing with people and the concept of dating and all the things. It's just like, my love life has definitely been a shit show. And I don't know what else to say about it. That was my ex before my last ex. Hell, my last ex, that was a fucking shit show. And that's part of the reason why I'm like over dating as it is. My last relationship ended very badly. Um, I gave a lot of myself in that relationship, and it just unraveled in a horrible way. Um, Me and that person no longer speak. I wish them nothing but the best. I really do. But we no longer speak, and it's because of a lot of issues. So yeah, I don't. My track record with dating is not very good. It's always something. It's just at this point, I just feel like if I'm gonna be with somebody, the Lord gonna have to send them to me because yeah, it's just me and as one of my old bosses used to say, my picker is broken. Like I clearly I don't make good decisions when dating. I would love to date. I would love to date. I would love to be in a relationship. All that, but at this point, it seems to not be working, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So yeah, I don't know, but that's been my dating. My dating experience. I feel like at this point, I'm just gonna take a break and just enjoy my single life and just focus on the things I need to do for me. And whenever somebody comes, they'll come, and hopefully it's the right fit. Because I feel like I got one more relationship left in me, and then I just quit. So hopefully the next one is the right one. Because if not, I just yeah, I'm over it. And that has been a conversation with John for today. Let me know how your dating lives are going because clearly mine is a piece of shit. And until next time,